you are thinking too much about selling your beats. Even though this seems unreasonable, this approach makes you less money or makes you zero money. I'm Mordarski and I will help you make your first case selling beats. Okay, so at first, there are a lot of, literally like hundreds of ways of selling your beats that you could find on the internet. There is a lot of misunderstanding in this topic. There are like hundreds of opinions, hundreds of strategies that you could find, that you could try. Like even I made a video with 9 ways of making money as producer, but it's like a little fraction of what you could find on the internet. I only showed you stuff that I checked and seems to work. Every guy who promotes his own other way will tell you that this one works the best, okay? So we got all this sending loops, sending cold DMs, type beats, remixes, content on Instagram, and only God knows what else, okay? There are a lot of ways on the internet, and honestly some of them work, some of them don't work, okay? I personally have tried a lot of them, and after years of experience in this business, in selling my beats and marketing them, I can tell you that I figured out something that probably works the best, and this is something different from you've heard on the internet, because it puts the whole process in specific direction that just really makes you understand what you're doing. So you are not just randomly trying to make a viral beat, you are not randomly trying to send your loops to producers. You have some you have some specific strategies, a specific way of selling, and generally the whole process goes like this. So I generally call it just build your contacts. So you have first step, this is magnet, then you have move, then you have base, number 4 love, and 5 sell. Okay, so I will give you a link in the description to video when I cover this topic a little bit more, specifically. But let's just briefly talk about it. Magnet is generally your content. So your type is, for example, move is process of moving your people from your content to your contact list, so to your emails, to your DMs, to your WhatsApp. Base is building, generally a place where people can check who the fuck you are when they like your content, and they go there and they can see that you're this guy producing, I don't know, maybe Detroit type beats. Love is process of making rappers fall in love with your beats, so just creating better and better relationship with them, and the relationship between them and your music. And the last step is selling. And why I really like to teach you selling beats with my method is because it makes you understand that this is the process with specific steps. It's not just randomly blowing up on YouTube, okay? But because what's important in my method, step number 2 makes no sense without step number 1. Step number 3 makes no sense without step number 2, etc. Okay? So, bear in mind, selling is number 5, is the last step. So it doesn't make sense for us to even start thinking about selling. This thought shouldn't enter our mind till we are fucking masters of 4 steps at first, okay? If our content sucks, we don't think about selling. If you can't move people to your DMs, don't think about selling. If your Instagram page sucks, don't think about selling. If you can't go on a call with rapper and just make him, I know, laugh at your jokes sometimes or just like your music, don't even think about selling. So all those other methods that some other guys try to teach you on the internet just try to make you this fucking little money addict who constantly thinks, yeah, I need to sell my beats, I need to make $1,000 this month, which is stupid, okay? All those cold outreach, all those sending loops methods, you're just obsessively trying to make a profit. But you will not make a profit if you don't have content, you have no base, you can't move people to your DMs, to your general ways of contacting, okay? So yeah, my way shows you why your mindset is stupid, why you should stop thinking about selling. And there is actually other nuance around this whole thing, okay? Because at first, if you think about selling without having foundation of 4 steps, before selling, you will not make good selling, but you can actually sell something. I'm not telling you that you can't randomly land a sale with this mindset, with this approach, okay? It's absolutely possible, because I also used to do this, okay? Don't get me wrong. I also used to be like you. I also used to have this mindset. But I thought about this whole thing in about different way when I was on triathlon race. I was on triathlon race like a few days ago. When you're watching this, it's a little bit less fresh news, but I finished a half Ironman race. You can Google it. That's kind of big achievement for me. But generally, it was very fucking difficult. Okay, it was very fucking difficult. Generally, in triathlon race, you have like three sections. You have swimming, you have riding a bike, and then you have running. And to put it into perspective, I spent like almost an hour in the water, 3.5 hours on the bike, and 2 hours running, and without breaks between them, okay, all at once. And it summed up to 6 hours 24 minutes, okay? What's my point? When I entered the water, even though I was really prepared for that, I thought that I'm really prepared for that, I thought, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fucking run out of gas really fucking quickly. I'm not finishing. I just thought that, yeah, I don't think that I will finish even swimming. Swimming was the first thing. But I thought, yeah, but I just had this, okay, stop thinking about finishing the race. So throw this idea out of your head of finishing the race. Then I thought, I don't even think I can finish this swimming, so I can, okay, so don't think about swimming till the end. I thought, okay, as there were these like checkpoints in swimming that you had like, and I don't know what is the name for that, but it was some kind of a lake, and you had like little checkpoints on the water to just, they were just setting the direction of, you know, or the guys that were swimming. I thought, yeah, okay, 1 checkpoint more, so 200 meters more, only that. So I achieved the 200 meters, okay, 100 meters more. Okay, I will finish the first loop, then the second loop. Yeah. Now I finished the swimming. I got to the bike. I feel so fucked up. I'm also thinking about giving up. And I think, okay, I had 4 loops to finish on the bike. I thought, okay, 1 loop, 20 kilometers more. Okay, 20 kilometers more. Else one. Then I started running, the same mindset. Okay, what's my main point? Okay, when I started thinking about finishing the whole thing, about the final result, which in the race was finishing the race in beat selling, is selling the beat. When I started thinking about the final result, I wanted to give up so bad. I had moments that without proper mindset, I would just give up, because it seemed so unreasonable to finish the race at the beginning, and not even in the beginning, actually, during the whole race till last minute, it seemed unreasonable to finish it. Really, it was so fucking difficult. So I had to focus on steps. That's why I love to put my process of selling beats in steps, because now you have something to catch, okay? I can't find a word for this, but generally you have something to check where the fuck you are. What should you do? What's the next step? You don't just go from $0 to $1,000 in sales, because that's stupid. Because you will do progress without making any money, but you will still make a lot of progress without making any money, because you need to use this method to just check what the fuck are you doing wrong or right. And by the way, my race took me 6 hours. Selling beats will take you 6 months probably, at least, if you're starting, okay? Okay, let's say 6 weeks, because your beats are good already. Okay, 6 weeks, let's say. Anyway, a lot of fucking time. You will have way more many fucking thoughts than I had during the race. And that's why mindset with focusing on money, on selling beats, will not benefit you. You will not benefit from this, because you will just, if you focus only on making money, you just need to understand that money doesn't come when you are grinding the hardest. I had periods where I grinded so hard, I made $0, and once I stopped doing anything, literally no uploading beats, no working with artists, and I wake up to $200 made from BeatStars, literally. Literally really fucking stories, okay? I could work 2 months, grind as fuck, 0 money, just sit on my fucking ass for 1 month and I make $500. Who knows? Who knows when it happens? So that's why you should use my method and not focus on selling so much. If you over obsess on selling, you will not sell. It's just the law of attraction, probably. Okay, if you obsess over something too much, it will not come to you, even though it seems unreasonable, because I focus on money, so I will make money. Not really. You will make some pennies in the short term, but in the long run you will lose a lot. So now, if you want to know more about my method, you can check out my video on this. It's in the description. But if you want to get more specific into selling your beats, into setting up your business, into becoming better producer, just check out my paid product. It will be first link in the description. I can't even name all the features that are in this at the moment, because I'm improving it every day while I'm recording it, and while it will be uploaded, I will also give a lot of improvements. So just you need to check out what's there, because it is like real banger for producers. So go into first link in the description. You can also follow me on Instagram. If you have some questions, you can DM me your questions. That's all for today. Bye.